Hello, everyone. My name is Emily, and welcome to English Club. I am so happy you are here today. Really, I am very happy. How are you doing today? I hope you are having a wonderful day. I hope you are feeling great and energized. You know, today is a good day for me. I woke up early this morning and I went for a run. Yes, a run. It was nice. The air was fresh, the sun was just coming up. Running in the morning makes me feel so good, so awake, so ready for the day. Do you exercise in the morning, or do you prefer exercising at other times? Well, I am here now and I am excited to talk with you. I love our conversations. I love helping you learn English, and I hope you enjoy learning with me too. Learning English can be fun and interesting, right? Yes, I think so. Oh, before we start today's topic, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more English learning videos. Yes, please do that. It really means a lot to us. We work hard to create these videos for you to help you improve your English speaking skills. So please click that like button and subscribe to English Club. Thank you so much. Okay, so today we're going to talk about something very important for our health. We're going to talk about exercise. Yes, exercise. We're going to talk about exercise routines, your workout habits, physical activity, how you stay active and fit. What is an exercise routine? Well, a routine is something you do regularly, the same thing at the same time. So an exercise routine is the exercise you do regularly, maybe every day, maybe 3 times a week, whatever pattern you follow. You know, talking about exercise is very common in English conversations. People often ask, do you work out? Or what kind of exercise do you do? Or do you go to the gym? These are normal questions, friendly small talk questions, so it is important to know how to answer them in English. Let me tell you, I believe exercise is very important for health, for your body and your mind. Exercise keeps you strong, it keeps you healthy, it gives you energy, it makes you feel good, and I want to share my experiences with you today. I have not always been good about exercise. When I was younger, I did not exercise much. I was lazy about it. I made excuses. I said I was too busy, too tired. I will start tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. But a few years ago, I decided to change. I decided to make exercise a regular part of my life, and it has changed everything. I feel so much better now, stronger, healthier, happier, and I want to tell you all about it today. Let me tell you about my current exercise routine, what I do now, how often I exercise, what types of exercise I do. I exercise 5 or 6 days a week. Yes, almost every day. This sounds like a lot, I know, but once you build the habit, it becomes natural. It becomes part of your day, like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. On most days, I do cardio exercise in the morning. Cardio means cardiovascular exercise, exercise that makes your heart beat faster, exercise that makes you breathe harder, like running, cycling, swimming, or dancing. My favorite cardio exercise is running. I love running. I run maybe 4 or 5 times a week, usually in the morning before work. I run for about 30 to 40 minutes, sometimes longer on weekends. I run outside when the weather is good. I have a nice route in my neighborhood. It goes through a park, there are trees and a small lake. It is beautiful. Running there makes me happy. It is peaceful, quiet in the early morning. When the weather is bad, when it is raining or snowing or very cold, I run on a treadmill. I have a gym membership. The gym has treadmills. A treadmill is a machine for running indoors. You run, but you stay in one place. It is not as nice as running outside, but it works when the weather is bad. Why do I love running? Well, running clears my mind. When I run, I do not think about my problems. I do not think about work. I do not worry. I just focus on running, on breathing, on moving forward. It is like meditation, moving meditation. Running also gives me energy for the whole day. After I run, I feel awake, alert, ready to work, ready to do things. It is better than coffee. Well, I still drink coffee, but the running really wakes me up. And running keeps me fit. It keeps my heart healthy, my lungs healthy. It burns calories. It keeps my weight stable. These are all good things. Besides running, I also do strength training. Strength training means exercises that make your muscles stronger, like lifting weights, doing push-ups, doing squats. I do strength training 2 or 3 times a week, usually in the evening after work. I go to the gym for strength training. The gym has weights and machines. I work on different muscle groups on different days. On Monday, I might work on my arms and shoulders. On Wednesday, I work on my legs. On Friday, I work on my back and core. Core means the muscles in your stomach and lower back. For arms, I do exercises like bicep curls, tricep extensions, and shoulder presses. I use dumbbells. Dumbbells are hand weights. I use weights that are challenging but not too heavy. I do not want to hurt myself. For legs, I do squats, lunges, and leg presses. Leg exercises are hard. They make your legs burn, but they are very good for you. Leg muscles are the biggest muscles in your body. Working them burns a lot of calories. For core, I do planks, crunches, and Russian twists. Core exercises are important. A strong core helps with balance, helps prevent back pain, helps with everything else you do. When I first started strength training, I was weak, very weak. I could barely lift small weights. I could not do many push-ups. But I kept practicing, kept going to the gym, and slowly I got stronger. Now I can lift much heavier weights. I can do real push-ups. I can hold a plank for 2 minutes. I am proud of my progress. It feels good to get stronger, to see improvement. I also do stretching and flexibility exercises. This is important too. Stretching keeps your muscles flexible, keeps your joints healthy, prevents injuries. I stretch after every workout. After running, I stretch my legs, my calves, my hamstrings, my quadriceps. After strength training, I stretch whatever muscles I worked that day. I hold each stretch for about 20 or 30 seconds. I breathe deeply. I relax into the stretch. It feels good. It helps my muscles recover. On some days, I do yoga. Yoga is a type of exercise from India. It combines stretching, balance, and breathing. Yoga is wonderful. It makes you flexible, it makes you calm, it connects your body and mind. I do yoga maybe once or twice a week. Sometimes I go to a yoga class at the gym. Sometimes I do yoga at home. I follow videos on YouTube. There are many good yoga videos for free. My favorite type of yoga is Hatha yoga. Hatha is gentle and slow, perfect for beginners, perfect for relaxation. There is also Vinyasa yoga, which is faster and more flowing, and there is hot yoga, done in a very hot room. I have tried hot yoga a few times. It is very challenging. You sweat so much. I also try to stay active in other ways, not just structured exercise, but moving throughout the day. I take the stairs instead of the elevator. At work, at the mall, everywhere. Stairs are good exercise. I walk whenever I can. If I need to go somewhere close, I walk instead of driving. Walking is gentle exercise, easy on your body, and it is free. I stand up and move around every hour when I am working. Sitting all day is not good for you, so I set a timer. Every hour, I stand up, I stretch, I walk around a little, just for a few minutes. On weekends, I like to do fun physical activities, not just gym exercise, but things that are active and enjoyable. Sometimes I go hiking. There are nice hiking trails near my city. Hiking in nature is beautiful. It is exercise, but it does not feel like work. It feels like fun, like an adventure. Sometimes I go cycling. I have a bicycle. I ride it on bike paths or just around my neighborhood. Cycling is good cardio, and it is fun. You can go fast, you can feel the wind. Sometimes I go swimming. There is a public pool near my house. Swimming is excellent exercise. It works your whole body, and it is easy on your joints. No impact, just smooth movement through water. I also like to dance. Sometimes I dance at home. I put on music and just dance around my living room. Nobody sees me. I just move and have fun. Dancing is great exercise, and it makes you happy. So that is my exercise routine. Running 4 or 5 times a week, strength training 2 or 3 times a week, stretching after every workout, yoga once or twice a week, and staying active throughout the day, plus fun activities on weekends. It sounds like a lot when I list it all out, but it is spread throughout the week. It is part of my life now. It does not feel like a burden. It feels natural. It feels good. Now, let me tell you about my journey with exercise, how I started, how I built these habits, because I was not always like this. As I said, when I was younger, I did not exercise. I was not athletic. I did not play sports in school. I was the kid who hated gym class, who always had an excuse to not participate. After I finished school, I exercised even less. I had a desk job. I sat all day. I drove everywhere. I came home tired and watched TV. I did not move much at all. Slowly, I started to feel bad. I felt tired all the time. I felt weak. I gained weight. My clothes did not fit well. I felt unhappy with myself. One day, I looked in the mirror and I thought, I need to change. I need to take care of my body. I am young. I should be healthy and strong. But I am not. I need to do something. So I decided to start exercising. But I did not know where to start. I did not know what to do. Exercise seemed scary, intimidating. I thought, I am not athletic. I cannot do this. But I decided to start small, very small. I told myself, I will just walk. Walking is easy. Everyone can walk. So I started walking every evening, just 15 or 20 minutes, around my neighborhood. Nothing hard, nothing intense, just a gentle walk. At first, even this was difficult. I got out of breath easily, my legs got tired, but I kept going. Every evening, I walked, rain or shine. After a few weeks, walking became easier. I could walk farther, I could walk faster, and I started to feel better. I had more energy, I slept better at night. Then I thought, maybe I can try jogging, just a little bit. So I started jogging for short periods during my walks. Jog for 1 minute, walk for 5 minutes again. Jog for 1 minute again. This was hard. Jogging is much harder than walking. My lungs burned, my legs ached, but I kept trying. Slowly, I could jog for longer periods, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. After a few months, I could jog for 20 minutes without stopping. I was so proud. I had never done that before, never in my life. Then I joined a gym. This was a big step. Gyms seemed intimidating to me. I thought everyone there would be fit and strong, and I was weak and out of shape. I felt embarrassed. But I went anyway. I signed up. I got a tour of the gym. The staff were very nice. They showed me how to use the machines. They helped me create a workout plan. At first, I only used the cardio machines, the treadmill, the elliptical, the stationary bike. I was too scared to try the weights. The weight area seemed like it was for serious athletes, not for beginners like me. But after a few weeks, I got braver. I decided to try some light weights. I started with the smallest dumbbells, 5 pounds. I felt silly, but I did it. And you know what? Nobody laughed at me. Nobody even looked at me. Everyone at the gym was focused on their own workout. They did not care what I was doing. This was a relief, a big relief. I realized that my fears were in my head. People at the gym are not judging you. They are just working out. So I started strength training regularly, following programs from the internet, watching videos to learn proper form. Form means how to do an exercise correctly. Good form prevents injuries and makes the exercise more effective. I also tried some group fitness classes at the gym, like Zumba, spinning, and body pump. Group classes are fun. You exercise with other people, there is music, there is an instructor leading you. It is motivating. My favorite group class was Zumba. Zumba is a dance fitness class. You dance to Latin music. It is so fun. It doesn't feel like exercise. It feels like a party, but you sweat a lot. You burn a lot of calories. Over time, exercise became a habit. I did not have to force myself anymore. I wanted to exercise. I looked forward to it. It became a part of who I am. Now, a few years later, I cannot imagine my life without exercise. It is so important to me. It affects everything: my energy, my mood, my health, my confidence, everything. Let me teach you how to talk about exercise in English. What words to use, what phrases to use, how to describe your exercise routine. First, let us learn some basic exercise vocabulary, important words you need to know. Exercise or workout means physical activity to stay healthy and fit. I exercise every day. I had a good workout this morning. These words mean the same thing. To work out means to exercise. Do you work out? Yes, I work out 5 times a week. The gym is a place with exercise equipment, a fitness center. I go to the gym after work. Cardio is short for cardiovascular exercise for your heart and lungs, running, cycling, swimming. I do cardio 4 times a week. Strength training means exercises to build muscle, lifting weights. I do strength training twice a week. A rep is short for repetition, one complete movement of an exercise. I do 10 reps of bicep curls. A set is a group of reps. I do 3 sets of 10 reps. Weight can mean dumbbells, barbells, or other heavy objects used for strength training. I lift weights at the gym. A personal trainer is someone who helps you exercise. They create workout plans, they teach you exercises, they motivate you. I worked with a personal trainer when I first started. To warm up means to do gentle exercise before your main workout. This prepares your body, prevents injuries. I always warm up before running. To cool down means to do gentle exercise after your main workout. This helps your body recover. I cool down with stretching. Flexibility means how well you can bend and stretch. Yoga improves flexibility. Endurance means how long you can exercise without getting tired. Running builds endurance. To be in shape means to be fit and healthy. She is in great shape. She exercises every day. To be out of shape means to be unfit, not healthy. I was out of shape before I started exercising. Sore means your muscles hurt after exercise. Not injured, just tired. I am sore after leg day. This is normal. These are important words for talking about exercise. Now, when someone asks you, do you exercise, or what is your exercise routine, how do you answer? You can start by saying yes or no, then give details. For example, yes, I exercise regularly. I run 4 times a week and do strength training twice a week. Or, yes, I work out almost every day. I do a mix of cardio and weights. Or, not really, I should exercise more. Right now, I just walk sometimes. Or, no, I do not exercise much, but I want to start. It is okay to be honest. If you do not exercise, you can say so. You do not have to pretend. After your initial answer, you can give more details. Talk about what type of exercise you do: cardio, strength training, yoga, sports, whatever. Talk about how often you exercise: every day, 3 times a week, on weekends, whatever your frequency is. Talk about where you exercise: at a gym, at home, outside, at a park. Talk about when you exercise: in the morning, after work, on weekends. You can also mention why you exercise: for health, to lose weight, to feel good, to build muscle. Let me give you a complete example. Someone asks, what is your exercise routine? You answer, I exercise 5 or 6 times a week. My main exercise is running. I run outside most mornings for about 30 minutes. It helps me wake up and gives me energy for the day. I also do strength training at the gym twice a week, usually on Tuesday and Thursday evenings. I focus on different muscle groups each time. And I try to do yoga once a week for flexibility and relaxation. I exercise mainly for my health and to manage stress. It really makes a big difference in how I feel. See, that is a good, complete answer. You describe what you do, how often, when, where, and why. Perfect. Now let me teach you some useful phrases for talking about exercise. When you exercise regularly, you can say, I work out regularly, or I exercise consistently, or exercise is part of my routine. When you go to the gym, you can say, I hit the gym. This is an informal expression. I hit the gym 3 times a week. When you have a good workout, you can say, I had a great workout today, or I got a good workout in, or I crushed my workout. Crushed means did very well. When you are tired from exercise, you can say, I am exhausted, or I am wiped out, or that workout kicked your butt. These are all informal ways to say you are very tired. When your muscles hurt after exercise, you can say, I am so sore, or I can barely move, or I am feeling it today. This means feeling the effects of yesterday's workout. When you skip a workout, you can say, I missed my workout today, or I skipped the gym, or I took a rest day. A rest day is a day when you do not exercise on purpose to let your body recover. When you want to encourage someone to exercise, you can say, you should work out with me, or let us hit the gym together, or exercise will make you feel great. These phrases are very natural, very common in English. Now let me talk about different types of exercise. There are so many types. Let me explain the main categories. Cardio, or aerobic exercise, makes your heart beat faster. It makes you breathe harder. It includes running, jogging, walking fast, cycling, swimming, dancing, jumping rope, hiking, and rowing. Cardio is good for your heart and lungs. It burns calories. It helps with weight loss. It increases endurance. It reduces stress. Strength training or resistance training builds muscle. It makes you stronger. It includes lifting weights, using resistance bands, doing body weight exercises like push-ups and squats. Strength training is good for building muscle mass. It increases metabolism. Metabolism is how fast your body burns calories. More muscle means higher metabolism. Strength training also makes your bones stronger. It improves posture. It makes daily activities easier, like carrying groceries or moving furniture. Flexibility training improves how well you can bend and stretch. It includes stretching, yoga, and Pilates. Flexibility training prevents injuries. It reduces muscle tension. It improves range of motion. It helps you relax. Balance training improves your balance and coordination. It includes exercises like standing on one leg, using a balance board, and certain yoga poses. Balance training is especially important as you get older. It prevents falls. It improves stability. High-intensity interval training, or HIIT, involves short bursts of very hard exercise followed by rest periods. For example, sprint for 30 seconds, rest for 1 minute, repeat. HIIT is very efficient. You can get a great workout in a short time, 20 or 30 minutes. It burns a lot of calories. It improves both cardio and strength. But HIIT is intense, very intense. It is not for beginners. You need a good fitness base first. Sports are also great exercise. Playing tennis, basketball, soccer, volleyball, swimming, whatever sport you enjoy. Sports are fun. They are social. They don't feel like exercise. They feel like play. I play tennis sometimes with my friends. It is a great workout. You run, you jump, you swing the racket. Your heart rate goes up. But you are having fun. You are competing. You are not thinking, oh, I am exercising. You are thinking, I want to win this point. What type of exercise do you like? Do you prefer cardio or strength training? Do you like group classes or working out alone? Do you like exercising indoors or outdoors? Everyone has different preferences. The best exercise is the exercise you will actually do. If you hate running, do not force yourself to run. Find something you enjoy. Walking, swimming, dancing, whatever. When you enjoy it, you will stick with it. Let me talk about some benefits of exercise. Why exercise is so important. First, exercise is good for your physical health. It strengthens your heart, it lowers blood pressure, it reduces the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and some cancers. It helps control weight, it makes your bones and muscles stronger. Regular exercise can add years to your life. People who exercise regularly live longer than people who do not. This is proven by many studies. Second, exercise is good for your mental health. It reduces stress, it reduces anxiety, it helps with depression. When you exercise, your body releases endorphins. Endorphins are chemicals that make you feel good. They are natural mood boosters. I noticed this myself. On days when I exercise, I feel happier, calmer, more positive. On days when I skip exercise, I feel more stressed, more irritable. Exercise really affects my mood. Third, exercise helps you sleep better. Physical activity makes you tired in a good way. You sleep more deeply, you wake up more refreshed. I always sleep well on days when I exercise. Fourth, exercise gives you energy. This seems contradictory, right? You use energy to exercise, but then you have more energy. But it is true. Exercise improves your circulation. It delivers oxygen and nutrients to your tissues. This helps your body work more efficiently. When I started exercising regularly, I was amazed at how much more energy I had. I used to feel tired all the time. Now I feel energetic and alive. Fifth, exercise boosts confidence. When you exercise, you achieve things. You run farther, you lift heavier weights, you do more push-ups, you see progress. This makes you feel capable, proud, confident. Also, when you exercise, you feel better about your body. You feel stronger, fitter, healthier. This improves body image, how you feel about how you look. Sixth, exercise is social. If you go to group classes, play sports, or work out with friends, exercise becomes a social activity. You meet people, you make friends, you connect with others who have similar goals. I have made several friends at the gym. We see each other regularly. We encourage each other. We share tips. It is a nice community. Seventh, exercise gives you a sense of accomplishment. Every workout is a small victory. You set a goal. You work hard. You achieve it. This feels good. It motivates you to keep going. So you see, exercise has so many benefits: physical, mental, emotional, social. It is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Now let me talk about some challenges with exercise, because exercise is not always easy. There are obstacles, difficulties. One challenge is finding time. Many people say, "I do not have time to exercise. I am too busy." I understand this. Modern life is busy. Work, family, responsibilities. It is hard to find time. But I believe if something is important, you make time. You do not find time. You make time. You prioritize it. I wake up early to exercise. I go to bed a little earlier. I sacrifice some TV time. I make it a priority because it is important to me. You do not need hours and hours. Even 20 or 30 minutes is beneficial. You can wake up 30 minutes earlier, or use your lunch break, or exercise while watching TV. Where there is a will, there is a way. Another challenge is motivation. Sometimes you don't feel like exercising. You are tired, you are lazy, you want to stay in bed or on the couch. I have these days too, days when I really do not want to work out. But I have learned a trick. I tell myself, just do 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. I can do anything for 10 minutes. And usually, once I start, I keep going. The hardest part is starting. Once you start, once you get moving, it becomes easier. The motivation comes after you begin, not before. Another challenge is not seeing results quickly. People start exercising, they work hard for a week or two, but they don't see big changes. They get discouraged, they quit. But fitness takes time. You don't see results in 1 week or even 1 month. It takes months, consistent effort over months. I did not see big changes for several months when I started, but I kept going. I trusted the process, and eventually the results came. I got stronger, fitter, healthier, but it took time, patience. Another challenge is injuries. If you exercise incorrectly, you can hurt yourself. Pulled muscles, strained joints, back pain. This is why proper form is so important. Learn the correct way to do exercises. Start with light weights. Don't push too hard too fast. Listen to your body. If something hurts in a bad way, sharp pain, stop. Don't push through bad pain. There is good pain, the burn of working muscles, and bad pain, the sharp pain of injury. Learn the difference. I injured my knee once from running too much too soon. I increased my mileage too quickly. My knee started hurting. I had to stop running for a month. I had to do physical therapy. It was frustrating, but I learned from it. Now I increase my exercise gradually, slowly. I listen to my body. I do not push too hard. Another challenge is boredom. Doing the same exercise every day can get boring, repetitive. You lose interest. This is why variety is important. Mix up your workouts. Try different types of exercise. Take different classes. Change your running route. Keep it interesting. I change my workout routine every few months. I try new things. Last year, I tried rock climbing. It was challenging and fun, a totally new experience. These are some challenges, but they can all be overcome. With planning, motivation, patience, proper technique, and variety, you can make exercise a regular part of your life. Let me give you some tips for starting an exercise routine, especially if you are a beginner. First, start small. Do not try to do too much too soon. If you have not exercised in years, do not decide to run 5 miles on day 1. You will hurt yourself or burn out. Start with just 10 or 15 minutes a day. Walking is perfect for beginners, or gentle yoga, or swimming, something easy on your body. Do this for a few weeks. Let your body adapt, then gradually increase. Add 5 minutes, then 5 more minutes. Build up slowly. Second, choose something you enjoy. If you hate running, do not run. Try swimming, or dancing, or cycling, or hiking. There are so many options. Find what you like. When you enjoy the activity, you will stick with it. Exercise should not be torture. It should be something you look forward to, or at least do not dread. Third, schedule it. Put exercise in your calendar. Treat it like an appointment, like a meeting you can't miss. I exercise every morning at 6. It is in my schedule. It is non-negotiable. Unless I am sick or injured, I do it. This consistency builds the habit. Fourth, find a workout buddy, someone to exercise with, a friend, a family member, a coworker. Working out with someone makes you accountable. You don't want to let them down, so you show up, even on days when you do not feel like it. Also, exercising with someone is more fun. You can talk, you can encourage each other, you can celebrate progress together. Fifth, set realistic goals. Do not say, I will lose 30 pounds in 1 month. That is not realistic, and when you do not achieve it, you will feel like a failure. Instead, set small, achievable goals. I will walk 3 times this week. I will do 10 push-ups. I will go to the gym twice. Goals you can actually achieve. When you achieve a small goal, you feel successful. This motivates you to set and achieve the next goal. Sixth, track your progress. Write down your workouts, how long you exercised, what you did, how you felt. Seeing your progress on paper is motivating. You can look back and see how far you have come. Oh, a month ago, I could only run for 5 minutes. Now I can run for 20. Look at that progress. I use a fitness app on my phone. It tracks my runs, my distance, my pace, my time. I can see my improvement over weeks and months. It is very motivating. Seventh, reward yourself. When you reach a goal, celebrate. Give yourself a reward. Not a food reward. Maybe a new workout outfit, or a massage, or a movie, something you enjoy. Rewards reinforce the habit. They make you associate exercise with positive feelings. Eighth, be patient and kind to yourself. You will have bad days, days when your workout feels hard, days when you don't perform well, days when you want to quit. That is okay. That is normal. Do not beat yourself up. Do not think, I am terrible at this. I should just quit. Instead, think, today was hard, but I showed up. I did my best. Tomorrow will be better. Be patient with yourself. Progress is not linear. It is not a straight line up. There are ups and downs, good days and bad days. That's part of the process. Ninth, rest is important. You do not need to exercise every single day. Your body needs rest, needs time to recover. I take 1 or 2 rest days per week, days when I do not do any structured exercise. Maybe I just walk a little or do gentle stretching, but no hard workouts. Rest days prevent injury, they prevent burnout, they let your muscles repair and grow stronger. 10th, focus on how you feel, not just how you look. Many people exercise only to lose weight, to look a certain way, and when they do not see physical changes quickly, they get discouraged. But exercise has so many benefits beyond appearance. You have more energy, you sleep better, you feel less stressed, you are stronger, you can do more. Focus on these benefits, on how exercise makes you feel. This is more motivating than just the scale or the mirror. These tips have helped me build a consistent exercise routine. I hope they help you too. Let me share some resources for exercising, places you can go, things you can use. If you want to join a gym, there are many options. Big chain gyms like LA Fitness or Planet Fitness, smaller local gyms, boutique studios that specialize in one type of exercise like yoga or spinning. Gyms can be expensive, but many offer discounts, student discounts, senior discounts. Try to negotiate or look for deals. Some people prefer working out at home. You do not need a gym membership. You can exercise in your living room. There are many free workout videos on YouTube, videos for every type of exercise, every level. You can also use fitness apps, apps like Nike Training Club or FitOn or Peloton. Many are free or low cost. They have guided workouts, tracking features, motivation. If you like being outside, you can run or walk in your neighborhood. Find local parks or trails, hiking trails, bike paths. Many cities have these resources for free. You can also join community sports leagues, adult soccer leagues, volleyball leagues, basketball. These are fun, social, and good exercise. Some people hire a personal trainer. A trainer creates a customized workout plan for you. They teach you proper form, they motivate you, they hold you accountable. Trainers can be expensive, but even a few sessions can be very helpful, especially when you are starting out. They can teach you the basics, then you can continue on your own. Group fitness classes are another option. Many gyms offer classes: Zumba, spinning, yoga, boot camp, bar. Classes are motivating, the instructor leads you, the music energizes you, the group supports you. I love group classes. The energy is amazing. Everyone working hard together, it pushes you to work harder than you would alone. For equipment, you do not need much. A good pair of shoes is important. Running shoes if you run, cross-training shoes if you do various activities. Good shoes prevent injuries. They support your feet and ankles. Do not buy cheap shoes. Invest in quality shoes. Your feet will thank you. For home workouts, you might want a yoga mat, some dumbbells, a resistance band. These are relatively inexpensive, and they allow you to do many exercises at home. But honestly, you can exercise with no equipment at all. Bodyweight exercises like push-ups, squats, lunges, planks, these are free and effective. The point is, there are many options, many resources, some free, some paid. Find what works for you, what fits your budget, your lifestyle, your preferences. Let me talk about the connection between exercise and diet. They work together. You cannot have good health with just one. Exercise is important, but if you eat terribly, you will not see good results. You cannot out-exercise a bad diet. You cannot eat junk food all day and then expect 1 hour at the gym to fix it. Similarly, if you eat perfectly but never exercise, you miss out on many health benefits. Strong muscles, strong bones, good cardiovascular health, mental health benefits. So you need both, good nutrition and regular exercise. They complement each other. When I started exercising, I also improved my diet. I started eating more vegetables, more protein, less junk food, less sugar. And the combination made a huge difference, more than either one alone would have. Exercise also affects what you want to eat. When I exercise regularly, I crave healthy foods. I want salad and chicken, I want fruit and nuts. My body wants nutritious fuel. But when I do not exercise, I crave junk, chips and cookies and pizza.
It is interesting how exercise influences your food choices. Also, exercise allows you to eat a little more without gaining weight. When you are active, you burn more calories, so you can enjoy food without as much worry. I can have a dessert sometimes, or a big meal, because I know I am burning calories through exercise. There is balance. Let me talk about exercise and mental health. This is so important, maybe even more important than physical benefits. Exercise is one of the best things you can do for your mental health. It reduces anxiety and depression, it improves mood, it reduces stress. When I am stressed, I go for a run, and afterward I feel so much better, calmer, more able to handle things. The stress does not go away completely, but it feels manageable. Exercise also helps with sleep, and sleep is crucial for mental health. When you sleep poorly, everything seems worse. You feel anxious, depressed, overwhelmed. But when you exercise and sleep well, you feel more resilient, more able to cope with life's challenges. Exercise also gives you a break from your thoughts. When you are running or lifting weights or doing yoga, you focus on the activity. You cannot worry about work or problems. You are in the moment. This is therapeutic. I use exercise as therapy, as stress relief, as a way to process emotions. When I am angry, I work out hard. I channel that energy into exercise. It helps. Exercise also builds mental toughness. When you push through a hard workout, when you do not give up, even when it is difficult, you build mental strength, resilience. This carries over to other areas of life. I have learned so much about myself through exercise. I have learned that I am stronger than I thought, that I can do hard things, that I can push through discomfort. These lessons help me in work, in relationships, in everything. Before I finish today, let me say one more important thing. Exercise is for everyone, every body, every age, every fitness level. You do not have to be young and fit to exercise. You do not have to be thin. You do not have to be athletic. Everyone can find some form of exercise that works for them. If you have physical limitations, there are adaptive exercises, chair exercises, water exercises, gentle stretching. Talk to your doctor. Find what is safe and appropriate for you. The important thing is to move, to be active, however you can, whatever works for your body. And do not compare yourself to others. Do not look at someone running fast and think, I could never do that, so why bother? Compare yourself only to yourself. Are you more active than you were last month, last year? That is what matters. Your own progress, your own journey. Exercise is a gift you give yourself, an investment in your health, your happiness, your future. It is never too late to start. Whether you are 20 or 40 or 60 or 80, you can always start moving more. I hope today's lesson was helpful for you. I hope you learned how to talk about exercise in English. I hope you learned some useful vocabulary and phrases. And I hope I inspired you to move more, to take care of your body. Remember, when talking about your exercise routine, describe what you do, how often, where, when, and why. Be specific. Be honest. Share your experiences. Now I have a question for you. What is your exercise routine? Do you work out regularly? What kind of exercise do you do? Or if you do not exercise now, what would you like to try? Please leave a comment below and tell me about your exercise habits or goals. I would love to hear from you. Maybe we can encourage each other. And please like and subscribe to English Club YouTube channel for more English learning videos. We create new videos every week to help you improve your English. Videos about speaking, listening, vocabulary, grammar, and many other topics. So please subscribe. Click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for listening today. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for learning English with me. You are doing wonderfully. Keep practicing, keep learning, keep growing. I believe in you. And remember, take care of your body. Move every day. Exercise is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. Start today. Start small, but start. You will never regret it. I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself,
Stay active, stay healthy, be strong. Goodbye.